Uh, Excuse me. So the bed you must stop them. Well, life turned out a lot of different ways for me. A lot of different ways life turned out for me. My dad, I first met my dad in real life when I was like 10 years old. When he came to Jamaica. I was in England. And he come to America. Get married. And come at bigamist. My mother and my father was together first. My mother was with him from she was 16. When she gave birth to her first child was by my dad. He was a singer. My dad was a songwriter and a singer. When he rap a lot of music at Jamaica, they tried to kill him in Spanish Town. So my grand aunt that's died now, she died at 95 years old. Tried to send him away when they killed him. And that's why he wound up in England and come to America. And by the time I know him, and my mother got a lot of kids. When he came to Jamaica, many guys know saying come to Jamaica. A spring me I come from. I'm coming from spring with a bucket of water in my head. And my mother shouting out, Olive, Olive. I say, yes, ma'am. So she I get a dream last night. I say, why, ma'am? She say, your father come, your father there. Come, hurry up and come. Hurry up and put on the water because we are going to go meet him. I say, what me not no shoes, ma'am? She said, come, me tie a piece of cloth around your toe. And she tie a piece of cloth around my toe. Make everybody think my toe cut so I carry about a boat me not have. And when I reach on Old Harbour, right on the scheme, that nice pretty house. I see this man turn up with this big nose. I say, Ross, my father, that him really look like me. And I saw me meet him for the first time. And bring some shorts and some little dress and one doll for me. And ask my mother, why her head look like that? My mother said because she's bad. She go and press her ear and when I talk to her about it, and I beat her, she cut off her head and ball off her head. That's why her head ball off. My ball off my head because I have too much lice. Lice to my bite me. And we go to my friend. I live right up across the fence. And for her mama and for my mama never agree. But me and her the friend. And she look further up to the corner. Near jail. And jail press up me here for me. With a hot comb. I remember that I come from market. And I run good and meet her like a good Samaritan. And when she see the ear press, and me have no fear any pretty, she grab the broom she buy for Cliff to sweep the house and beat me with it till it broke in the square. In front of the whole of the people and the whole square of the town. I run the fire like a rash for that load them down there and run go straight home. And get her scissors and cut it off. So when my father asked her what happened to me, she said because I'm bad. Anyway, no stay too long. I remember, you know, my father and my mother was talking. And then my father, my mother come inside and left me on the veranda to sit down. You remember them chair they have? When I got a little iron kind of round design. And when I long one, I stump and then gone inside. My father and mother gone inside and I wait for them to come back out. Then take a little while. Now I know what I do. And then he drive me on to the driveway and if we take the bus to walk up Portland. I mean, my mother, I beg him to help her. So my mother didn't have whole puppet now. Whole puppet she have now. You know? It wasn't long after me help her. And she come. And he's still married when she come. The same wife have man, a cheap on him. My mother live same place she partner live. And my mother can't see every time when the man come, when my father gone, the man come back to her. And she a cheat on my mother living in the basement. And my mother tell him, say, look, so I want to know what's going on, come here one afternoon. So left work and come here. He come and catch him man in there and fuck her. And I say, my Millie left. I say, my Millie left. I must move my mother upstairs. And he file forget me. When he done file forget me, and me come here. When me come here, me 16, I got 17. 16 half, I got 17, but I ain't quite 17 until I come here. And I'm living at the house with my mother, my father, my brother and all of that. You know that? So, I know myself to myself, so I don't know what I'm do with this thing. Clean off my hands. Yeah, so yeah, so I don't know. Wow. I'm afraid of certain things, you know. I sit like one grasshopper looking, sitting if I close the window. If I close the window. Kind of funny looking sitting. Kind of look like farty, like, but I'm not farty like that. I'm not farty like that. It's kind of look like farty like, but it's skinny, I crawl. That's the tree window I come from. That shit is scary. Anyway, like me say to you, and that's when I meet my father and then I come here. After me come here, my father started telling me all kind of things. My mother not like me. My mother only talk bad about me to him. And my mother never want me to come here. That's all he keep telling me. And me not pay no mind. 1 week later, my mother got to Jamaica. And time the Tony Braxton was the shit them time. So let me cut me hair like Tony Braxton hairstyle. And me get a little job with my father to get me for a Royal Department store. I was working 4.25 hours selling clothes, all kind of women clothes and sitting. And I was good at the sale things. Trust me, I was real good at it. And I don't know where they work. And I come in one evening, I cut my ear, do my ear, I come in. My house look nice, and I see my father sit down there, I cook. One big pot of soup. You know. When I cook his soup, don't know my father drink his soup. And my father said, girl, you can cook. You can't cook, I get a cup, man, if you drink something. Because I have some ginger tea in this. Damn. So the ashtray, this in our setting on the ashtray, what I bought I block up with the ashtray. Fuck is this? Set right on the ashtray. So anyway. Yeah, it was like, damn girl, you can cook. Can I ask that question? Can you fuck good too? When my father tell me that shit, I was like, what the fuck? My father asking me if I can fuck good. Me can't cook good if me can't fuck good. Man, I stand up on the little ass and run a room and lock up, you see. And I take a door and a knife and stab it through the door and pull it through the door. I was trying to get the door to bust him up and look a blood clot. I find that me kind of lose respect for him. You know? And then I tell my sister, and she come out and I say, yeah, can you have sex with me when I was 13? He molested me. So we realized he was a child blood clot molester, I guess. If you molest my big sister when she was young, and you come to with them shit that we want for do. So it's like a whole fucked up situation. And I left home. And my mother, listen, my mother was getting in some kind of fight and try to kill my mother or whatever. Hit her with a club in her head. And then he left her, must say divorce and married to one of my mother's friend. And he must move and live at Queens. And when they then called me and tell me say him dead. And I'm gonna come to the funeral. I tell me call before. I get a whole line so I want to talk to him on certain things. And the uncle tell me, say, we call me back and he say, my father say, he can't meet, we meet in a public place and blah, blah, blah. And I go at me a stranger, so I'm not interested no more. So when they call me, I tell me, saying, dead, if I'm going to come to the funeral, so I come to the funeral, we can't talk. And what me want straight out with him as a daughter to a son, a daughter to with a father, I can't do it now. Because I'm dead, he can't answer me, he can't talk to me. So if he couldn't talk to me straight out before he dead, it don't make no sense me come at the funeral. Because it just don't make no sense. And that's how. My father died, yeah. My mother is still alive though, thank God. God bless her soul.